I'm starting to really honestly see, although sometimes we do fall victim to the sins around us. Overall, I understand the ultimate truth of porn is the porn is so like evil beyond measure, and it's so demoralizing to women. Because, bro, and I'm talking maybe from what I seen. I'm not gonna lie. We all sinned. We all have a past where we did stuff that wasn't the best. But these porn videos, bro, they don't even call the girl by her name, bro. They call her Big Blank or Giant Bank, or you know what I'm saying. They literally call her by her body. That's freaking foul, bro. And I know I sound like whatever I want to sound like, but when you actually have a heart and you see right from wrong, porn has to be wrong, bro. It has to be. Like me wanting daughters and seeing how like porn is and like how it's affecting the generation and population of men, that terrifies me, bro. Pornhub is like, I don't want to talk against them because like I understand they're a big company, right? And I'm not trying to be into no legal stuff, and not right now at least. But Pornhub, bro, or all these sites, bro, they have all kind of crazy stuff on it. Like, bro, you literally could see someone getting raped on that. Like, how is no one standing up against that? How is no one standing up against that? You know what I mean? Like, and like even all this demoralizing sex activities with all this stuff that's going on, bro. I don't see how no one could stand up for that, standing up against that. Like, bro, like I said, they don't even call the woman by her name. And then when she's having sex, they don't even show her face. So, like, there's never like a connection with this is a human being with a name and a face. It's always the body, the body, the body. Big this, big that. You know what I mean? It's never just, you know what I'm saying? Like, porn is so evil because it focuses on the man's pleasure and it takes away a woman's identity and integrity. It's like, yo, bro, that's kind of wrong. That's very wrong, actually. And I fell victim to porn in my past, definitely. Definitely. We live in a crazy era where everyone isn't just horny, but everyone has a platform to do wrong all the time. And it's I'm not putting no one down for looking at it. I'm not gonna put myself down because I've looked at it in the past, but the truth of the matter is porn is extremely wrong. Very wrong. I bet even young women who watch that, it takes a lot of integrity out of them too. That's why there's so many, and there ain't nothing new under the sun, but I'm pretty sure there's more women than ever who will really just go and let a dude sleep with her just because. Like porn is damaging the generation of men and women, and for someone who wants to really leave an impact in the future, I was born in 98, so 2040, 2050, I'm like, what's it going to look like in 2040 and 2050? Like, this is going to be a country that I somewhat own, which I know we never owned it in this country as African Americans, but, I'm going to take some type of ownership of my generation, It's going to be our time. Our time going to be crazy. I'm just really concerned about the future and the things that's going on, man. Get these young men and women out of the computer, out of the internet, out of porn, and show them how to work. Show young men how to work and work out their bodies and how to get away from all the insanity to keep their peace. Teach young women how to cook and be together and sing and dance and be more, you know what I'm saying? Like, just stronger people, bro. We live in societies where it's just everything's really disgusting to me. And it's like, bro, like porn is very wrong. Very wrong. And even me saying that, I could fall victim to it. That's why when you have a sin that is very bad, there's truth in overcoming it with the Lord, but there's also truth in rehabilitating your brain to where that wouldn't even be a temptation no more. Like, nope. I've seen something about that. That's nothing I even want to do. You got to change your overall belief system to where certain things aren't even a temptation anymore. And if they are, they just tempt you every now and then. It's not something you're always tempted with. For example, there's daredevils who are tempted to climb a building. I don't even have that in me. Everyone has their own temptation, but I truly believe you can change your heart and mind to where whatever was always tempting you isn't even burdening you anymore. And if anything, it might come back every now and then. And you might mess up and do it, but overall, you're not going to be living with that day in and day out. You're going to grow from that depraved type of or depraved state you were in. So I truly believe in growth can help you outgrow things and move in a better, healthier direction. Same thing with young men who lust a lot. Don't feed lust. I realize I'm talking a lot. But I realize intimacy destroys lust. And sometimes you just horny because that's a taboo. To be horny is a taboo type feeling. Like it's not a natural one entirely. Don't get me wrong. Like there's like a fleshly horniness Then there's a spiritual desire. You're supposed to spiritually desire somebody. You shouldn't just want to just have sex with somebody. You know, like, that's just not right, bro. Sex is pretty wrong, bro. That I feel like horniness is just a way for the devil to throw you in a state of discombobulation, because it's not natural to have sex with many people. You can't have sex with somebody you don't feel nothing. And if you do, then you got some serious problems. Even as a man, I couldn't just have sex and just throw a woman to the side. That's kind of cold. Like, and me being masculine and who I am, bro, I understand that as a man, I'm a leader. And, like, I ain't trying to live like a lot of men do. Because I'm looking forward, and I'm looking towards something way better. So, I said a lot. I talked about porn being wrong. I talked about how it takes away the integrity and identity from women. I talked about how you can overall grow from a depraved state to where what tempted you won't even be a burden anymore. It will barely even be a temptation. Especially if you have the Lord by your side, you could overcome all things. But there's still truth in you pursuing change. What else I say? Then I said sex is a spiritual connection. Sex isn't just physical. That's just some evil stuff. To me, like, sex is so pure and beautiful to where if you look at it with like a disgust, but if you look at sex with a hunger, it's like, I don't know, bruh. Naturally, you're supposed to like somebody. Naturally, you're supposed to love yourself, right? And don't need nobody. But then find somebody who really almost seem like they complete you, but not really. Just somebody you really like a lot. And like y'all really just connect. And then when y'all connect, y'all get close. And y'all get closer. And y'all get closer. Then that buildup is supposed to lead into sex. But I'm religious, so I really, honestly, this may sound funny, but I believe in sex after marriage. That's just how I was raised. I was raised in a household. If I was raised outside, I'd probably be having sex all day long. I don't know. Everybody is who they is. I'm just telling you what I believe and what I think. You know what I'm saying? But I know if I was out here having sex, I wouldn't have half the inside I have. So, you know, but all I want to say is sex naturally isn't supposed to be something that you're anxious to have or anything. It's just going to come naturally when you find somebody you want to connect with. Not just want to connect with, but you have connected with. Because connections just happen. You know, like, stop. I don't like the culture of young men and young women trying to find young men and young women. Like, just live. Naturally live, and you're going to naturally find somebody. But all this horniness and all this other stuff, that takes away a lot of life. Life ain't about being horny and wanting to have sex. Life is about working and being content with your work. You know, so we just got it all twisted. We got it all wrong. All this horny stuff, this stuff could die out. Go take a cold shower. Go talk to somebody who's going to let you know you weird. You just want to have sex all the time? Talk to somebody who's going to tell you something. Don't talk to no more weirdos who say, yeah, I'm horny, yeah. Like, no, don't be around those people, bro. That's kind of wrong. It's kind of wicked, you know? It's just all about what you allow yourself to. And then also I'm understanding when you do have a woman, you do want to sexually please her, and you want to learn all type of stuff about sex, but it's all for the right reasons. Like, when I get a woman, I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I mean? But for now, it's like I don't need to worry about that. I just need to focus on myself and the Lord and what I need to keep growing in as a man. So that's just what I'm learning and understanding. So porn is wrong, man. That stuff's pretty wicked. That stuff's pretty foul. You know, in this age, like I said in one of my other videos, if you're not protected by something, society will tear up your mind and your heart and then maybe even your soul. So I just want to make sure that I can protect my kids from this world and overcome the world. We're not going to overcome the world not trying to overcome it, though. You know, like, porn is very, 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 very wrong. Like, it's very wrong. Like, it's more wrong than people even want to say it is. Like, it is foul. It's nothing to be taken lightly. It's nothing to be taken lightly. And one of the worst parts about it is it takes away a woman's pride and integrity. Then I feel sorry for the young women who actually end up watching porn and just feel like life is horrible. Men don't care about us. They just care about our body. No, that's not true. That's not true. So I would value you. Not as like a partner, but just as a human being. Like, nah. That's why I really want to change the minds of women around me. Because I already understand that a lot of women already feel like probably every guy just wants me, but ain't nobody really care. You know what I mean? This is coming from somebody who wants daughters one day. I can't emphasize that enough. I'm talking based off the person I am, not how I want to be perceived. I don't care how you perceive me. This is just who I am. So I said a mouthful, but that's just what it is. That's who I am, man. Like it. I don't care. So yeah. Got to get rid of porn. Got to bring back real life and reality. Video games aren't even bad. It's mostly just the porn that be killing everything. And it's to me, it's the activities that kids do but shouldn't do. Like, honestly, bruh, growing up, I couldn't watch Adult Swim. I couldn't even be up that late. It's good to put restrictions on somebody. It keeps them not just innocent, but it keeps them from going on a dark path. Like, like, I don't want my sons in the club at a young age on a block rolling dice, throwing dice. I want my sons to be humble enough to be able to chill with people like that and not participate in it if they ever have to. But it's just best to give a child some structure. I'd rather my kids know how to sweep really good or clean a restroom really good or know how to fold their clothes, but they're not even going to live for that. That's just something they're going to have to just discipline and know how to do. Because there's some households where they just want you to do stuff all day. I'm not going to have that. We're going to live life and enjoy it to the fullest, but yes, this is what I think about a lot of stuff, man. We got to make sure we put restrictions on our kids, then restrict ourselves from traumatizing our own children. We got to do better at raising children in this society. It's not about just making money. It's still about being a parent, because overall, God allowed you to be a parent. And kids don't ask to be here, so we got to do a lot better. We got to do a lot better. We got to destroy racism, sexism, all this classism. We got to destroy all this stuff that keeps people down and really band together. And I'm going to try to heal. I don't want to say what I'm going to try to do, but, I'm understanding a lot, so that's a blessing. All praise be to the Most High. I may understand, but don't mean I know a ton. I just feel like I understand a lot, so.